My name is Marta. I'm 32, and I make women beautiful for their biggest days. Weddings, photo shoots, red carpets, you name it. I've seen hundreds of brides smile into mirrors, pretending they aren't terrified. But that morning, something was different. It was a seaside hotel, white curtains moving in the breeze, champagne glasses on every table. Outside, waves shimmered. Inside, the air buzzed with nerves. The bride, Alice, 31, sat quietly in front of me, her hands clasped tight. She was stunning, but her eyes, they told another story. "Do you take a lot of weddings?" she asked, voice calm but distant. "Too many," I smiled. "And you? Nervous?" She looked at her reflection, then at me through the mirror. "No, that's the strange part." The room filled with laughter, bridesmaids taking selfies, the planner running around. But in that chaos, there was a stillness between us. When I brushed blush along her cheek, she closed her eyes, exhaling softly. "Your hands are steady," she murmured. I laughed. "They have to be." She opened her eyes, and for a second, the whole world disappeared in that reflection. Her fiancé came in once, charming, confident, busy on his phone. He kissed her forehead and said, "You look perfect." Then he left without looking twice. I saw her shoulders tighten as soon as the door closed. Later, while adjusting her veil, I asked quietly, "Are you happy?" She didn't answer, just smiled, the kind that hides more than it reveals. When I finished, she stood, looked at herself one last time, and said softly, "You make me look like I'm ready." I whispered, "Are you?" Her gaze met mine in the mirror, deep, searching. "I don't know," she said, "but I wish I could run." I thought it was just nerves, until 40 minutes before the ceremony, when I found a note on the vanity, her handwriting, trembling but clear. If I could choose freely, I'd choose differently. My phone buzzed, a message from an unknown number. "Marta, it's Alice. Don't tell anyone. I need your help. Come to the fitting room." I went. She stood there in her wedding dress, barefoot, her veil on the floor. Tears, laughter, something wild in her eyes. She looked at me and whispered, "Save me from the life I'm supposed to want." We ran, down hotel corridors, past confused staff and startled guests. Outside, the sky cracked open, thunder, wind, rain. I threw my jacket over her shoulders, and we kept running until the sound of the ceremony faded behind us. We stopped by the old beach bar, breathless. The sea roared. The rain hit the wooden roof like applause. She laughed, wild, free, alive. "I've never done anything this stupid," she said. "Maybe it's not stupid," I replied. "Maybe it's brave." She turned to me. "Brave feels terrifying." "Good," I said. "It means it's real." She looked out at the storm. "All my life, I've done what's expected, but I don't want to marry safety. I want to feel alive." I smiled through the rain. "And now?" She looked at me, really looked. "Now I feel alive." The moment stretched. The air trembled. Her hand brushed mine, hesitant, then certain. When she kissed me, it wasn't dramatic. It was slow, trembling, soaked in relief. It wasn't an escape. It was a return to herself. The world didn't end. The planner found us an hour later. No shouting, no scandal, just quiet understanding. Alice told her, "Tell them I said no. Tell them it's the most honest yes I've ever spoken." Later that night, we sat on the pier wrapped in blankets, waves whispering around us. She leaned her head on my shoulder and said, "I don't know where I'll go next." I smiled. "Then let's figure it out together." A year later, a small studio near the sea. Alice films women telling their own stories, the ones who walked away, the ones who started again. On the wall, a photo from that rainy day. Two silhouettes under a storm, holding hands. She turns to me. If I could choose freely, I'd choose. I finish for her. Us. And she laughs. That same laugh from the day she ran. The one that sounded like freedom.